Indeed, they are open to but one possible meaning, even if it eludes me at present. As for my own enigma, I have failed to penetrate the secrets of this book. The language is archaic, and my own modest knowledge of ciphers is sorely tested. I have succeeded in drawing forth only insanities and other absurdities. According to this book, if my translation is exact, if one makes this mark with human blood, and then with conviction recites this illuminating verse, the victim is mesmerized or deemed to leave his mind. I tell you, Watson, this reads like complete gibberish. I do not know what to make of it.
How did you say it? What? These drawings, what a horror. I tell you, Holmes, this book gives me great unease, as does almost everything to do with this affair.
I just recalled, Watson. Didn't Barnes, the bookseller, tell us he had studied ancient history? Perhaps he might help us with the translation of this book. We must seek out better minds, for we are at a standstill. I have not the slightest idea where they could have taken these people and what consequences await them. Let's take our leave and see if Barnes might be of assistance.
Hello, this is Chiak, and we're back again with another set of Sherlock Holmes, The Awakened. We just solved Davy's code last set. And now we got this, and we need to go see Mr. Barnes. Oh, that's way Barnes. For a minute there, I thought the place was on fire.
Mr. Holmes, Dr. Watson, a real pleasure to see you. I say, where have you been? You've stayed away for some months now.
Indeed, we took a very long journey and barely made it back. However, we have more important matters to discuss. Didn't you say you have some knowledge of ancient people, their language, writings, and customs?
Indeed I did, Mr. Holmes. Why do you ask?
Okay, so I guess we're going to be looking for a book then. Unless we have an item to show him. Ah, there you go. Never mind. Head back to where you were.
You are just the man we need. I ran across this esoteric text during our travels and wondered if... Is there something wrong, Barnes?
Mr. Holmes, wherever did you find this? This book, it is worthy of a museum.
If you could be so good as to translate some of these fragments for me, I would be in your debt. I am particularly interested in these pages here. They are in the poorest condition and therefore appear to be the most used.
With pleasure. I will get to work straight away and keep you informed of my progress.
You done?
My word!
Nope. Okay. What?
My word! This book contains powerful language, like some dark magic. Dreadfully impressive. I will send word as soon as I am done.
Okay, well, I really hope that you don't end up being killed over that book. But I think... I don't know why. Maybe I'm thinking to walk back. Do I need to walk back? Maybe I don't need to walk back. Maybe I just need to head back to my place. See if I can head back to my place. Silence residence. Hey, boy. What happened in the time that I was gone?
Strand! Get the Strand! 3 ships still missing at sea. All aboard feared lost. Get the Strand! Latest word on the missing ships.
Give me the latest edition. There's a good lad.
Thank you, mister.
Storm of the Century. The colossal tempest many are already calling the storm of the century has taken hold of the Scottish and Irish coastlines. It has been raging for these last 2 weeks, and officials are alarmed by the signs that the storm is intensifying. Witnesses report that the winds are increasing and waves higher than 40 feet have been spotted. The storm is taking a terrible toll in shipping and the lives of seamen. 34 ships have been reported lost, and even as this article goes to press, several hundred lives hang in the balance as the seamen struggle against the raging elements. Sadly, the Royal Navy Rescue is presently forbidden to launch any search parties due to the dangerous conditions. Until this storm lifts, those lost at sea have only found fortune and faith which may carry them home. Their one ray of hope is that the majority of the lighthouses remain in operation. The roads leading to them are largely underwater, and their occupants and the guardians of our coast and a sailor's last friend are manning their posts bravely, though they remain cut off from the world. Her Majesty the Queen held an emergency meeting with her ministers about the crisis along our coast, and it was learnt that similar phenomena are occurring around the world. An extraordinary quality of the tempest that is savaging our waters is that it appears to affect the weather around the world, creating similar storms elsewhere. Reports from the continental Europe, the Americas, Africa, and Oceania all speak of the rapidly deteriorating sea conditions. Some scholars speculate that the force and direction of the currents around our coastlines is amplifying the effects of these waves in the ambient seas. However, according to these same scholars, a worldwide effect of this magnitude would be the first of its kind. French police sputter. Undoubtedly, the French police are always late. It's in its embridled chase of the mysterious burglar, A.L., whose exploits have followed with great regularity. The police have struck a significant obstacle, this being the victim's unbridled admiration for this canny thief. A rich and well-known eccentric heiress was recently robbed of a fortune in gems. Their value is estimated to be several hundred million francs. The regional authorities have placed her estate under close watch, as they quite rightly regarded it as a prime target for this notorious thief. Last night, a shadowy figure was observed scaling the wall, crossing the grounds, and entering the residence. The policemen closed their trap neatly, with an entire brigade standing by as reinforcements. They charged the manor, throwing the household into a panic, and rushed the heiress's private rooms. She met them in her nightdress and perkily announced that the theft of her jewelry had just occurred. After several minutes, rather long ones, she explained that she showed the burglar an ancient secret passage in her room, through which he escaped and skillfully avoided the police. The passage led to a nearby train station. The shocked civil servants took their leave without saying a word, rejecting the light meal prepared for them by the lady of the house. No doubt it will take more than a few croissants for this lady to persuade their insurance company to pay her the value of the stolen gems.
Watson, consider the news of all these missing ships. I have an idea, but it will be necessary to secure a chart of the Scotland coast and nearby seas. No point in asking Barnes. I have no desire to divert his attention from the translation.
True enough, Holmes. But where else would we find such a chart?
It's elementary. It is a sea chart we seek. We must go to the harbour. Good day, sir.
Good morning to you, gentlemen. Would you care for a pint, or perhaps something finer?
Thank you, but at the moment I have need of information and will have to miss another glass of your fine ale. More's the pity. Would you happen to know where I could find charts of the local waters?
They are all kept at the harbour master's office, but I am afraid only those with port business are allowed to enter. I trust you understand.
Precisely. What I need is a chart of the Scottish area, where all those ships have wrecked recently.
Indeed, such a sad tale. All those poor souls lost at sea. It seems as if the very devil is at work there. Hang on, a chart of the Scotland coastline, you said? It seems to me I have one in my room over there, behind the bar. Here's the key. Take it and have a look for yourself. If you find it, it's yours for the taking.
That's incredibly trusting of you.
I need something.
But you do have something. I'm just gonna walk right in. This better not be a trap. Okay.
I have what we need, Watson. Now, let's examine this map.
Okay. Scotland West Coast, survey. We can't zoom out or anything. I'm not quite sure. Ross. Sky. Sea of the Hebrides. Yet clearly I don't know. I don't know. Okay. The Minch.
Let us pause to consider the facts, Watson. No mystery can resist an agile mind.
Lord Rochester's son embarks for India. Waging last 2 weeks. Majesty the Queen. Where is letter from Mycroft? Have a friend, Superintendent Biller, for a search. Same well. Guy checks with police, limit. Rochester. At the end. Ship bound for England. Well, that's by the Indian coast, though.
A photograph of Rochester as a young man.
Okay. Yeah, not quite sure. What clues I should be looking for. Small Isles? Because, I clearly don't know. Yeah, I don't know
Let
what.
us pause to consider the...
Yeah, I know. Nope.
Let us
Damn it.
pause to...
Oh. Okay, well, what was Davy's code? Because I don't remember. Okay, 65436. Where did that 0 come from? 06134. I'm writing it down exactly as it's written out for me. 56436 06134. Yeah, I don't know my maps. Nope. I mean, okay, so the way it works is that you have first the top 56436, where they're paired off as 2, 2, and 1 digits. 6 being the 1. So question is 56 longitude or latitude? Scroll the map up until you pass the 57 degrees marker. Keep scrolling until the 40-minute marker that's below is about halfway up the side of the screen. What? Set your large crosshair mark the exact spot at 57 degrees in 40 minutes. 57 degrees in 40 minutes? Assuming they mean 56 degrees in 40 minutes. Okay. Then move your crosshair up to 43.6. Oh my goodness. Damn it. 1, 2. Yeah, I'm doing it the right place, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 13, 4. Okay, seriously. Can you just give me like... If you have a hard time finding it by the numbers, then scroll the map as stated above and look carefully for... Ooh, I can't read that. Okay. So I want 57. $57.40. Look carefully for our dementia. Here.
Watson, that's what those mysterious figures meant. Longitude and latitude. They indicate a point along the Scottish coast called Ardnamurcombe. Let's bring back the key to the tavern keeper and see if he knows this place.
Okay, I'm gonna end it here. That was... Yeah, I can't read maps. Yeah. Thank you for liking if you liked. Thank you for commenting if you commented. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribed. Thank you for favoriting if you favorited. And thank you for just simply clicking on this video. Until next time, guys. See ya!